Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Daily Mind Glyph Reading with me, your host David Farrell from the David and Bella QPW channel. So this is the reading for Friday the 28th of March 2025, kin number 4. This is day 4 of a brand new Tzolkin. It is the yellow self-existing seed. I define in order to target, measuring awareness, I seal the input of flowering with the self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of universal fire. So yes, fourth day of this Wavespell of the dragon, fourth day of this castle, this initial red castle of 52 days, and of course the fourth day of a new Tzolkin. And it's the glyph of the seed being, in this case, guided by the sun, and which is really interesting because there's been a lot of sun activity. We're also on the cusp, apparently, according to the scientists, of seeing the Corona Borealis go supernova. It may already be happening, somewhat hidden perhaps here in some parts of North America by inclement weather. But also this is an interesting glyph because it's being guided by the eagle, as you will see from the daily glyph oracle that I now share as much as I can at the beginning of the video. And this is also being supported by the earth. So of course we've been working with the earth, working with the dragons, particularly those of you deeply connected to the QPW tribe. We did a lot of grid activation work just a few days ago. But also here what's interesting is that the antipode or the challenge of this glyph is actually the wizard or the jaguar. So when I look at this, it seems to me, you know, if we're thinking about planting seeds, we need sun. We also, perhaps if we're thinking about new earth seeds, this is where the analog of the eagle of the fifth dimension of vision comes in. What are the seeds that we're planting? How much solar energy do they need? Is it in accordance with Mother Earth? Are we working with synchronicity and navigation? Or perhaps are we being less receptive to these positive intentions, maybe because of some narrative that's in the news, maybe because we're too dense, we haven't done enough work to lift ourselves to receive all of the incredible light codes, the solar energy that is coming onto the planet. And if that's the case, then maybe we might be struggling a little bit to find the seed that we want to plant for our structure. You know, we're working here with day 4, with tone 4, self-existing. I always say this is the space holder's favorite. It's one of my favorite days of a Wavespell because it's where I get to make the container, the 4 pillars. That's how I kind of think of it, very much a bit like the sacred Cristo temple with the 4 pillars there. So that's it really for today. We are in the middle of some big stuff, incoming new moon eclipse also, and many other things too.